Have you ever met someone who somehow becomes an expert on whatever that is trending that week? Bro, I've always loved anime, guy. Really? Aya, what is your favorite anime character? Bro, it's Naruto. Guy, it's Naruto. So what's the name of the anime? Anime. The next week, they're on Twitter debating Ronaldo versus Messi. Then the next week, after they're suddenly into philosophy. Bro, niche changed my life, guy. Spanish. Like, guy, are you okay in the membrane? See, there's a word for this. It's called LARPing. LARP means live action role playing, where people literally dress up and play fictional characters. But somewhere along the way, the internet stole the word. Now it means pretending to be someone you're not, pretending to know things you don't, pretending to have interests that you never cared about, pretending to have always been part of a community that you discovered yesterday. Now, before anyone starts typing, Stevie, what's wrong with trying new things? Nothing. Trying something new is normal. LARPing is different. LARPing skips the journey. You don't become interested. You pretend you're already interested, because somewhere in your head, looking interested became more important than actually being interested. And the thing that is so funny here is that when someone genuinely loves something, you can fucking tell. Ask a musician about music and they'll start smiling for you. They'll start singing for you. Ask an artist why they drew that particular drawing at that particular place, and they will start telling you why they drew it for about 30 minutes straight. Ask a real football fan why they love their club, how they became about it, and congratulations, you have lost the rest of your afternoon. This type of thing is non-rehearsed. Real passion leaks out naturally. LARPing has become so normal online that it is hard to find someone that is fucking real. It is rare, guy. And the crazy part is that they are not fooling nearly as many people as they think. You can fake knowledge, you can fake aesthetics, you can fake confidence, but it is very, very hard to fake passion. So today I want to talk about the art of LARPing, why people do it, why it's become so common, and some of the examples the internet has ever produced. But before we get into that, DJ, play my fucking song. Now, don't get me wrong, LARPing isn't just about pretending to be One Piece or wearing Batman costume. The internet evolved it. Today, LARPing is basically trying on an identity you haven't earned yet and acting like it's always been you. And trust me, this thing is everywhere, guy. Let's start with anime. You know that one guy that watched half of Attack on Titan and suddenly he's explaining Japanese culture like he was born in Tokyo yesterday, or he starts throwing hazards like every 5 seconds like as if he's Naruto. Bro, yesterday you thought manga was a type of fruit. Then there is football. Every 4 years a new generation of football analysis is born. These people don't know what outside is. They never watched a full league match, but somehow they are writing essays about Messi versus Ronaldo like they already know Messi on the left. My guy, they don't know you. Stop the LARP. Their religion. Now this one is delicate. Some people don't follow their religion because they believe it. They follow it because it's fashionable. Online, they're dropping verses, quoting philosophers, correcting everybody. Offline, it's completely different. They are completely different human beings. It's not faith, it's branding. See, none of these hobbies are bad. Like, anime isn't bad, religion isn't bad, fitness isn't bad, all that bullshit isn't bad. The problem is when the identity becomes more important than the reality itself. So why do people do this? Simple, because belonging feels good. Nobody wants to be the only person in the room who doesn't understand what is going on. So instead of saying, I don't know, people perform. Like, social media made it even worse. Looking successful often gets rewarded because actually becoming successful. Wait, let's throw that back. Looking successful often gets rewarded before actually becoming successful. Looking rich gets flowers. Looking smart gets attention. Looking disciplined gets respect. So people skip the boring process and buy the costumes instead. Sometimes it's not even intentional. Watch enough psychological videos, suddenly everybody around you is an artist or a nihilist. Watch enough finance content, now you're giving investment advice with 302 naira in your account. The internet has created a generation of people who confuse consuming information with becoming the person. And the funniest part is that the internet has rewarded it. Take someone like Kai Cenat, for example. Kai Cenat is actually one of the funniest examples because he larps on purpose. One stream he's a school principal, the next he's a lawyer, then somehow he's a security guard and all that bullshit, and everyone is on the joke. That's entertainment. Everyone knows it's a performance. Then look at Logan Paul. Over the years he's been the prank guy, the boxer, then a wrestler, then an entrepreneur. Now he's doing podcast host. The interesting part is that he didn't change. Nah, people are allowed to grow. Honestly, is that the internet constantly debates whether someone is genuinely evolving or simply performing another version of themselves. Because why the fuck would you come out of nowhere when we know clearly you know nothing about anime, and you jump into one of the most longest series of anime, which is One Piece, and you say that you know anime? You see, sometimes LARPing is harmless fun, okay? Sometimes it's just the first step. It's just the first step towards becoming the person. Sometimes you gotta be delusional, and sometimes it's just pretending. If your entire personality comes from whatever algorithm you're scrolling today, you don't have a personality. You have a playlist. Here's the funny thing, though. I think everyone larps at some point, like dead ass. We fake confidence before we even become confident. Like that's how naturally our brain. We copy people we admire, we imitate, we experiment. It's normal. The danger is when the costume becomes more important than the person wearing it, because eventually real life asks one question: can you actually do the thing that you have been pretending to be? And when that moment comes, no amount of aesthetics, no amount of pretending can answer that for you. So maybe instead of trying to look like the main character, spend more time becoming one. That's the difference between playing the role and earning it. Yo, a special thanks to everybody that came to this end of this video, guys. I am so grateful that you came across this video, and the fact that you watched it. Like, I'm happy. And honestly, if you want to see more videos like this, do make sure to subscribe. Like, I know it's been rough for me and my channel, but yeah, subscribe to see more content like this. And if you have anything in mind, just type it down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys. Peace. I have to take a shower, guy. 3 fucking days.